So I'll do the summarized version for question 7. So first of all, we saw that the question tells us x plus 2 is a factor. So we wrote that and then we solved the equation, so we got something like that. And then we were given that it's going to be divided by x minus 1 and the remainder is a plus 2. So I got that to convert into that. So when you do your program 1 or your elimination method, you get the answer for A and B. So that's for the 4 marks. Then in part B, because when you write the A and B back into the equation, you find out that this equation is not completely factorized because you have a remainder at the back. And for that reason, you have to open up the brackets again so that you can use the factor they gave you, it's the x plus 2, for the long division. Okay, in this case, I did a short division, so I can find the quotient that I need that would stick to the x plus 2. And then when it's equal to 0, then you can break them down. The first bracket equals 0, you get one answer. And then the second bracket, which is this one, you used, because they are asking for a rational number, most likely is an irrational number, so you use the quadratic formula. And then when you use the quadratic formula, you substitute them in, then you get these steps one by one. Okay, so if you don't know about how do you get the square root 48 into 4 root 3, you need to look for form 3 stuff. We learned about surd forms. Basically is 48 can be broken down into 4 times 4 times 3, because 4 times 4 is 16, times 3 is 48. And because we got a 4 times 4, which is 4 square root is the opposite of square, so the 4 can actually be pushed out of the square root, so it's just 4. And then because the square root 3 is just what remains, so hence it's going to be a 4 square root 3 from a square root 48. Okay, so that's simplifying surd forms. And then you realize that because this square root 3, it cannot be simplified as a number, therefore this term is a irrational number. So since it's an irrational number, the claims that all of them are rational, it's wrong, so the claim is disagreed.